We decided to park outside of Amsterdam and get our train in just so the van was a little bit safer and parked. So these were €9 for a day's return ticket. So super easy. And we know that the van's safe and we don't need to be worrying about that all day. So in we go. We've arrived in Amsterdam. The sun is still not here, but we're assured it's coming out by lunchtime.
Hopefully.
Or Luke's going to be buying a warm jumper. But yeah, let's see what we find.
All that cheese.
Wow. Hello.
You waving? Doing a wave? Doing a wave?
We've made our way down out of the city to Vondel Park, which is absolutely wonderful.
Did you say wonderful?
Yeah. Driving out of Amsterdam to Eindhoven, and we just wanted to have a little debrief of our day yesterday. So we had a magical day in Amsterdam. The sun eventually came out for us, which we were really willing that it would, because it makes everything look so pretty and beautiful, and especially in water. It's so nice. But we did have a very disruptive night. Almost settled, was it?
I think it's always the challenge of parking in a city when you know there's going to be drunk people.
Yeah, especially on a weekend.
Yeah.
So we kick ourselves in the foot each time we do this. We utilise the weekends to visit cities because we can park for free on a Sunday, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because we can be way more central rather than travelling in. But it does mean you may be parking in funny places, but we thought this was quite a safe option.
Yeah, next to the river.
Next to the river, lots of other campers. We used Park for Night to find our spaces, and it had really high rated reviews. And all in all, it was a nice harbour. Just been for a nice morning run along the canal. But around about midnight, we were awoken from a very light sleep. It was you initially had heard some funny noises, hadn't you?
Yeah. I thought we were parked next to a tree or a bush, and I could hear like the leaves or the sticks scratching the van.
Something kept touching the van, but we knew there wasn't any trees or bushes around. We were on this like tarmacked canal path that had like pedestrian walks either side, and I was saying like, oh, it's nothing, like let's just try and go back to sleep, it's fine. And then I started hearing it, didn't I? To which we crept out the bed to peer out the window to see what was going on.
But it's so like we've always found it's really hard to see out the sides of the van, especially at night time when we've got the covers down and everything.
Yeah, you can't like quickly peep out and be discreet about it.
But seeing that, but then I could just see the outline of someone stood next to the van. Who was, I mean, he must have been spaced out of his head. He wasn't moving at all. And we'd heard it for long enough that it wasn't someone trying to break in or do anything suspicious. He was just frozen in time.
You kept calling him a zombie. He was just there. But he was leaning on the van to like rest.
Yeah.
And that's what we kept hearing. And what it was doing was shaking the van, not like to a huge extent, but each time he would move, the van would sway a little bit where he'd take his weight off.
Yeah.
And we kept feeling that, and we kept hearing movement. It was very, very strange.
And it just disappeared.
Yeah. So this one, that was what, a good hour or so that we kept being like, is he still leaning or is he still here? What's he doing? You know, is he someone trying to break in and just be very secretive about it? But no, we concluded he was just really, really drunk or on drugs or something. And then
I think he was high.
And then we had a lovely rest of the night and morning. So yeah, little change of our memory of Amsterdam.
Yeah, not the best ending.
No, not the best sleep, but a lovely day all in all, and we're really glad we went to the city and got in there on a Sunday. Really, it wasn't too busy considering it was the weekend. Yeah, the sun came out and everybody came out. But other than that, yeah, beautiful. So now we're going for a little more into the nature, I think we're going to a nature reserve now, take Luna for a nice walk, and then see what we find from there. But we'll keep you posted on our next lot of travels.